Rebecca got in touch a few months ago to talk about creating a sand drawing that could encompass some of the feelings associated with baby loss. And I was really humbled to be asked, because it is such a privilege to be included in something that is personal, that it affects many, many people. And so we created this abstract figure, and the arms are empty to represent the death of a baby. There are ripples of love and grief that come from the heart of the central figure, and they flow through the arms, they encircle the figure, and then they come back to the core of the figure again. And this is to represent the never-ending ebbing and flow of love and grief that people experience.
So the reason that I thought of bringing people together for this event today is so that we can acknowledge the lives, although somewhat fleeting, of our children. The idea came to me when we were thinking about having Claire, the sand artist, to actually create something in the sand for us in honour of Jasper, our little boy. And then we thought actually it would be amazing to gather people who have been through a similar loss to help us create this image and write their children's names or dates in the sand.
Beck had seen a sand artist actually through my daughter Marley's school, where she'd done this huge piece on the sand at Alnmouth Beach. And it was amazing just to see a piece of artwork on that scale. And so that got Beck thinking about, could that be done for baby loss awareness? So she got in touch with Claire Eason, who's Salter Sands, the artist, and basically came up with an idea, a design that Beck had drawn, talked it through with Claire of how it would work in real life on the actual ground on the sand. And then from there we've kind of built it up in terms of wanting to promote the dialogue about baby loss awareness, and also how much support there is for baby loss, because at the time I didn't know about many of it. So much of it later has come out that actually I wish I'd known about it at the time. So trying to promote that dialogue's massively important to me, especially as a dad. Quite often a focus is on the woman that's lost the child, and quite rightly so, but also having that open dialogue for the partners, the husbands or what have you, of whoever's lost the child as well. Promoting all the charities, promoting the dialogue, the support, but also just to honour our children that we've sadly lost. And kind of like writing their names in the sand was part of that. People could write their names, write messages, write special dates. It was kind of free for people to come and do whatever they would like to represent and kind of honour their child that they've lost.
There's also destruction and pain left behind as structures crumble, become less defined. And they engulf and they suffocate those trapped inside, a weight hard to manage, a cry never cried. And the strength of the waves it is hard to ignore, because once it is gone, it will come once more.
The image itself is currently looking like it's going to be washed away by the tide at some point in the near future. And the significance of that is that we wanted to sort of symbolise how fleeting the baby's lives are for many of us, but how important and impactful they are, and how we literally carry them with us forever. It's been amazing so far to see all the people who've come, and also for the public to see us here, because one of the things I really want to do is start that conversation of, you know, permission, and giving people permission to talk about what's happened to them, avoid the isolation that comes with the taboo of baby loss. You know, I think generationally it's been quite difficult for people to talk about this kind of thing, and we want to break that now. And also to give permission to people who haven't been through it themselves but are faced in a situation where somebody has, to be able to actually feel okay to ask how that person would like supporting, and if they're comfortable talking about it, would you like to talk to me about it, you know, that kind of thing, just so that, because for me, when somebody asks me about Jasper, I feel like his life is really acknowledged, and it's very special that when people do ask. Everybody's different and everybody's unique in how they grieve, but I think it's really important that people who do feel like they want to discuss their child are given the opportunity to.